Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Wrestling Results here on this channel. So as of this title, you guys can see that CM Punk has returned with AEW inside a wrestling ring after 7 long years, guys. He has stepped inside a ring. Tonight, the Rampage era in the All Elite Wrestling continues with what promises to be a special show. Beyond the matches on the card, fans have been buzzing about the surprises the show is expected to have in store. Tonight we have AEW Rampage, August 20th, 2021, at the United Center in Chicago, Illinois. Tonight's commentary we have Taz, Mark Henry, and Excalibur. In-ring segment is with CM Punk, the return of CM Punk. The show opens up with most highly anticipated announcement in AEW history. CM Punk comes to the stage and the crowd goes absolutely wild. He gets on his knees and soaks it in all. Punk dives into the crowd after hugging one of the fans, and the arena is filled with deafening CM Punk chants. Punk is clearly emotional, and he hugs several fans at ringside as well, and hugging them and kissing them and on their cheek and head. Punk finally gets into the ring, and the ring surrounded by CM Punk chants. Punk says, "You guys really know how to make a kid feel like Britt Baker in Pittsburgh." He's putting over Britt Baker, by the way. He says he's winging this, as he didn't know what he was going to say. He tells Chicago, "I feel you and I hear you." He said he's heard of CM Punk chants for several years. Well, 7 years, I should say. He makes it clear that he won't get to cover everything he wants to tonight, but he has time right now. "I ain't going anywhere," Punk says. He says if any of his choices have disappointed anyone, but he says he needs everyone to understand that he never would have gotten healthy if he stayed in the place that made him sick in the first place. He pulls off his sweatshirt as he said he was saying that it was hot in here, I should say. Sorry. He pulls it off, revealing a shirt much like his beloved WWE design. He sits down in his trademark style, as I'm sitting right now, in the ring, as says he felt like he had to leave. He goes as far back as Ring of Honor exit. Punk recaps his departure from Ring of Honor and says he left professional wrestling when he left the company. He says that he came back to professional wrestling tonight, but he's throwing a little bit more shade at WWE. He said that it's not covered in this, but he threw shade at WWE because literally he says that WWE is not a real wrestling promotion at all, as my friend had said. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, or he's saying that WWE doesn't count as pro wrestling. That's what my buddy had said. as we were talking about this earlier this morning. Okay, so he pulls blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. Oh, sorry. Punk says he's back for the fans, and he's also back for himself because he wants to face some of the young talent in AEW. He even says he has a couple of scores to settle in the locker room. Punk calls out Darby Allin, who's actually watching up in the rafters alongside with Sting. He tells Allin that he's good, and he comments Allin for his toughness. Punk says he's here to help, and Allin is first on his list. He tells Allin there's nothing more dangerous he could do than wrestling CM Punk in Chicago, and challenges him to a match at All Out. Backstage, we have Christian Cage says he has Kenny Omega's number because he beat him once. He vows to take the AEW World Championship and Omega's soul at AEW All Out. So, first segment of this show was excellent. I am shocked how the fact that CM Punk is back. It was rumored. It has been on news all week. I've been covering it once in a while, but I covered it the last day, the day of his AEW. I did at least one news before I had to go to bed, and I was happy. So when I found out at work, and this is one reason why we're doing our results now, is because I work overnights, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry if it's late for you guys, but oh well. AEW World Tag Team Championship Eliminator Tournament Match. Private Party, Mark Queen, and Isaiah, I can't pronounce his name, Cassidy with Matt Hardy versus Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy, and Luchasaurus. The Young Bucks, the reigning AEW World Tag Team Champions, watched the match from the stage. Jungle Boy takes the fight to Private Party and intentionally fends them off when they try to gang up on him. Cassidy distracts the referee, and Matt Hardy helps Private Party capitalize by beating Jungle Boy up. Quinn and Cassidy isolate Jungle Boy for several minutes, but Luchasaurus tags in and clears house. Quinn gets a near fall with a Super Canadian Destroyer on Jungle Boy. Cassidy hits a guillotine on Luchasaurus, and Quinn drops him with a shooting star press to the outside. Luchasaurus breaks up the silly string, and Matt Hardy attacks Marco Stunt at ringside. Jungle Boy is distracted, and Cassidy takes advantage with a roll up for a near fall. Jungle Boy counters the gin and juice. In the end, Jungle Boy pins Quinn with a double team power bomb. So next we have, I'm actually happy that Jurassic Express has won. I think they're going to the finals. They're going to win the finals. They're going to move on to face the world champion, tag team champions, of course, and they will find a way to defeat, where are they again? I'm sorry. This is how much I don't even give a damn about those idiots. The Young Bucks, sorry. So, I think they will definitely defeat the Young Bucks. Definitely. So, backstage, we have Don Callis and Kenny Omega reflect on the champion's loss to Christian Cage. Omega says he's going to retire Cage at All Out and make him wish he never came back. Also, Don Callis was actually upset that Lucha Express has won the match as well. So next we have Jade Cargill versus Cara Hogan. Cargill shoves Hogan down and overpowers her. She drills Hogan with a kick and plants her with a grand slam for the win. In an interview, 2.0 and Daniel Garcia hype up the main event match. Garcia says he wants to become a top star, and beating Moxley is the way to do it. Moxley says he is pissed off and quips that Garcia has a better chance of getting him pregnant than beating him. That made me laugh a little, though, when I heard that on TV. Jon Moxley with Eddie Garcia. Eddie Kingston, you mean? I'm sorry. Whoever wrote this is an idiot. Probably was thinking Garcia at the time. Versus Daniel Garcia with 2.0. Moxley takes the fight to Garcia and firmly controls the match early on. Garcia locks in a heel lock and grounds Moxley. But the former world champion escapes. Moxley takes Garcia down with a nasty clothesline. Garcia trades blows with Moxley, who rocks him with some headbutts. Moxley tosses Garcia up and slams him down. Garcia keeps fighting, but Moxley locks in some sort of guillotine choke. Garcia taps out like a bitch, so Moxley wins the bout. Garcia and 2.0 attack Moxley and Kingston after the match. But guess who came to the rescue? Sting and Darby Allin make the save. And, I thought maybe CM Punk would get involved in this. But no, he did not. He kept his nose out of it. And the face is beat down 2.0 to close the show. So, what a great show tonight. I'm going to be right back. We're going to do SmackDown results, and then we're going to cover Impact Emergence results here in a bit. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe so that way you guys do not miss those results here in a bit. And I'm unstoppable, and I'm out.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Skiz here. And if you don't subscribe to Blonde and the Unstoppable Denominator, then you are a toothy bumfuck, pussy ass bitch motherfucker.